Okay, guys, again, good morning. Today, inshallah, we'll continue on lesson 3, page 468, area of composite figures. Yesterday, we took areas of different figures like area of parallelogram, square, trapezoid, rectangles, circles. So we did a few areas or some of the areas of different figures. Why we did them, guys? I hope you wrote them and I hope you memorize them very well because we will use them in our examples of this lesson. So today we'll continue in the area of composite figures. Yesterday we did example 1. Today we'll go directly to the check after example 1. To the check after example 1, which is on page 468. We have the check, guys, and we will find the area of that composite figure there. So let's see the check together here. Ali.
Mr. I am Dawood.
Dawood.
I'm not Ali. Yes.
Wait, Dawood, wallah. Wait just a second. I want to put my headset to hear you very well. Yes, Dawood, do you hear me?
Yes, Mr.
Yalla, Dawood, read with me the check. See it?
Yes, I can.
Yalla,
Find
read.
the area of the figure. Use 3.14 for pi. Round to the nearest hundredth if necessary.
So we have this, guys, this figure here, okay? This figure, and we have dimensions here are given, which are, here we have, look here, guys, here we have right angle, right angle, right angle, right angle, right? Means
Yes.
this is rectangle. This is rectangle, right? Rectangle.
Yeah.
The width of it is 2.25, or the length, because it's 2.25 what يا داوود خليك معي. Hello.
Yes. I'm here.
خليك معي حبيبي خليك معي ركز. So the length is how much? 2.25 feet, right? And
Right.
here what they wrote, tell me, what they wrote here?
1.5 feet.
1.5 feet, right?
Yes.
So if this 1.5, this will be how much down?
The same.
The same,
1.5.
because it's rectangle, 1.5 feet, right? But
Yes.
what we have here, Dawood, we have rectangle and what here? What's this?
Half a circle.
Half a circle. What we call it in the circles lesson, we call it semicircle, remember?
Semicircle. Yeah.
Semicircle, exactly. So we have the first part of the figure, rectangle, and the second part is semicircle. Do we know how we find the area of the rectangle, ya Dawood? I'm asking you, do we know how we find the area of the rectangle?
No. Yes.
Yesterday, did you attend the class of yesterday, Yabni?
Yes.
What we said about the rectangle, remember?
The formula.
لما بنعطيكم شغله شباب اقرأوها يعني درسوها يعني ما بصير الشيء. The area of the rectangle يا ابني. Do you know the area of the rectangle? طب وين خليك معي يا داوود. عمر.
Yes.
Omar?
Yes.
Omar, do you know the area of the rectangle?
Yes. Length multiply width.
Yes. Length multiply width. Length multiply width. It's easy. صح يا داوود?
Yes.
This is the area of the rectangle, length by width, so we can find it. But how about the semicircle? Remember the area of the semicircle, يا داوود? We did it before.
I remember.
Wait يا عمر, خلينا نقول. داوود, do you know the area of the semicircle?
No.
كمان. طب you need to study it. You need to study very well, okay? You need to
Okay.
study and revise. Omar, what is the area of the semicircle? Remember?
Pi r to the power 2 divide 2.
Exactly. It is half of the circle. So we find the area of the circle, then we divide into. Now, how we'll do this question, guys? I will divide this. It's already divided. I will call this area, ya Dawood. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm here.
يلا خليك معي. I will call this area A1, area 1, okay? And I will call this area 2, like this. Don't write area 2 like this. No, area 2, small down. Area 1, like this, okay?
Okay.
So I will call the areas here, area 1 and area 2. What's the whole area will be, ya Dawood? The whole area now. The whole area, what it will be?
It will be area 1 plus area 2.
Dawood. Hello.
Yes, Mr. I'm لاقي
انت ركز معي، مالك انت لما بحكي معك رد علي، لا تضل ساكت. انت سامعني منيح؟
بس ملقلق شوي.
يلا ركز معي حبيبي. The whole area is area 1 plus area 2 ولا لا؟
صح.
يلا let's write it here. Area 1 plus area 2 صح؟ Equal
Yes.
under equal. Now area 1 we said it is rectangle, right? And Omar said the area of the rectangle is length by width. High length.
Yes.
Multiply width for area 1 plus area 2, we said it is half of a circle. Half of a circle. So half of the circle, which is pi r bar 2, right? Shall area of the circle? Guys, we did areas before. Without them, we cannot find this. It's easy. So we need to memorize the formulas, which we did at least yesterday. So please, Yabni, re-watch the video. Go back and watch the video again and check your inbox. You'll have everything in your inbox. So study, guys, study, please. Now, what's the length here multiply with? What I will write?
Can I answer?
لا يا عمر خلينا معاه، معلش خلينا معاه يا عمر. Yes يا ابني. 1.5 أيوه.
multiply 2.25 feet.
2.25 plus هذه length multiply width 1.5 multiply 2.25. This is area 1. Now area 2, I need the radius, right?
Yes.
But the radius here is not given. The given is this line. Do you know what's this line here? What we call it for the circle?
Diameter.
Exactly. We call it diameter. But if we have the diameter 1.5, do you know the radius how much should be?
Yes, if we divide it
by exactly. So the half of the diameter is the radius. So 1.5, if you divide it by 2, it will be 0.75. Got it?
Yes.
So here I will go here and replace. The half comes down, multiply the pi. The question tells you to use it 3.14. And the radius R, we got it. Not 1.5, guys. Be careful. It is the half of it, which is 0.75 to the power what? 2. This is the calculations. Now, don't use your hand and paper. Use calculator, guys, to find this in one click. You multiply all of these numbers together. And don't forget here, 0.75 to the power 2 is 0.75 multiply 0.75, right?
Yes.
So here, multiply and add all of these numbers. The answer will be, I will use my calculator, guys. Just give me a second. Anyone has a calculator, also do it with me. So we share the solution. So we have 1.5 multiply 2.25 plus half multiply 3.14 multiply 0.75 multiply 0.75. The answer will be, look here, 4.2 258125. See the board, Ya Dawood?
Yes, I can see it.
The question said, guys, here, read Ya Dawood, round
Round
what?
to the nearest hundredth if necessary.
It's sure it's necessary. I have a lot of digits after the decimal. And we said the 5 is the hundredths, right?
Yes.
So we round it, we have 8 here. So the 5 becomes what?
4.26.
That's 4.26. And I put here the sign of the round. Now, what's the unit? The same unit, feet, but what?
Divided by
Square.
2. The power 2.
This is the check, guys, in details. Please copy it in your book. Please copy it in your book. This is the check. Page 468. Simply, guys, we did it as, here we have whole area. I divided it into 2 areas. The 2 areas should be known for us. يعني تعملش 2 areas وانت مش عارفهم. So here I divided the area, the whole area, into 2 areas, area 1 and area 2. Area 1 rectangle. Yesterday we took the area of the rectangle. Area 2, half of circle, semicircle. In the area of circles, we took them. Then I use the formulas for each one to find the whole area. This is check page 468, guys. Do it quickly, please. Now, let's move. Let's go to example 2 together. Example 2. Sorry, Abdullah. Yalla, Abdullah.
Yes, Mr.
Abdullah, do you understand the check?
Yeah. I understand
Yalla.
it.
Go to example 2 with me. Let's go to example 2, guys, on page 470. 470. Yalla, ya Abdullah, read.
Find area of the shaded region. Use 3.14 or pi. Rounded to the nearest hundred if necessary.
Good. Wait, Abdullah. Before we do this example, guys, look at the check question here. Here the question asks us to find the whole area. So we what? We added the parts, right? We added them. But in areas in general, guys, if we have whole part or whole area like this one, for example, and inside it I have something, I don't want it. I want the shaded area around it.
Yes.
So what I will do here, guys, I will find the whole area, then subtract the part which I don't want it in my question. Do you understand, Ya Abdullah?
We subtract area 1 from area 2.
Abdullah, are you here?
Yes, Mr. I understand.
Talk with me يا حبيبي, talk with me. لا تخليني احكي مع حالي, خليك معي. So if we have whole area and inside it we have something, we don't need it. The question does not need this part. So what I will do, I will find the whole area and I will subtract the insider area. Got it? Do you understand it?
Yes.
Now let's go to the figure in example 2. Let's go to the figure in example 2. I have what? The whole area. I have circle, right?
Yes.
And inside the circle, I have this box here. Square, rectangle, parallelogram, I don't care.
Yes.
It's not, yani, I tried to. So we have the whole circle. Let's see the dimensions here. Here, this one, they wrote how much on it, this part?
8.5 meters.
8.5 meters. Okay, yes. So this part, 8.5 meters, right? And they wrote for us also this one here, something like this, and they wrote here how much?
6 meters.
6 meters. The question wants the shaded area, the area
Yes.
between the circle and the
The box.
square inside it, right?
Yes.
Now, we have two parts here. The whole part, which is the circle. Do you know the area of the circle?
Yes.
The insider part, the other part, we have square, right? Do you,
Yeah.
by the way, guys, how we know it is square? How we know? Because they wrote only one side length on it. But in the previous check here, look here, guys, they put this 2.25 and this 1.5. They are different. So this is rectangle. This is rectangle. But if you have something like this and they wrote here only 5 like this, means this is what? Square. If this 5 means that all of them are what? 5s.
5.
So here in our example, we have the whole area circle. The insider one is a square. The side length of it is 8.5. Sahih Abdullah?
Yeah.
Now I want the shaded area, the area between the circle and the square. I will call it big A. Okay? So what I will write here, tell me, what's the strategy here?
Find the circle.
أيوة.
We write pi multiply
خلك
by.
in general, لا, tell me in general.
Yes.
We find the area of the circle, then
Yes. We find the area of the square, then subtract it.
then subtract them. Look
Yes.
how I will write them, guys, to make it easy for you to understand. The wanted area, the shaded area, equal A. I will write 2 brackets here, and I will write inside it what? Circle. Means A of the circle minus A of what?
Square.
Square. To make it easy for you, okay? So the shaded area A equal area of the circle minus area of the square. طب equal. What's the formula for the circle? Pi.
Pi.
احكي معي. Pi r power 2. We know that.
Yes.
But what's the area of the square? Yesterday we did it. Remember?
Yes. Side power 2.
S power 2.
S power 2.
S power 2. And S is the side length of the square, right?
Yes.
Now, simply, I will just replace these variables by their numbers, right? So this is equal. The pi, we know it, 3.14.
3.14.
The r given, the radius is how much? 6 to the power 2 minus the side length of the square is 8.5 to the power 2. Power 2, right?
Yeah.
Now let's analyze or decompose these powers. This will be 3.14 multiply 6 power 2. It is 6 times 6, right? Minus 8.5 to the power 2 means 8.5 multiply 8.5, right? Now, using your calculator in 1 click, the answer will be 72.25. 72.25. The unit is the same unit of the given dimensions, meter, but squared, because we are finding area. This is example 2. Do you understand it, Yabni?
Yes.
Good boy.
Thank you.
This is example 2, guys, in details. Now, guys, here, this thing here, if you wrote it, it makes it easy for you. Yani, if you make the first step like this, it will be easy for you. After you make this, just replace the formulas for each, then you find the numbers, okay? But if you say I will find, then I will find, then I will subtract, maybe you will be confused. So just write the general step here. This is, we call it the general step, the basic step, the basic one, okay? After you wrote it, just replace and calculate. This is example 2, page 470. Now, after example 2, guys, we have check here down. We have check. Let's do the check together. Check page 470, guys. It's important one. Guys, I'm using the formulas. We took them as a revision yesterday, remember?
Yes.
Yesterday, we took all of these formulas here, plus the triangle, plus the trapezoid. We took everything. So if you miss any formula, just go back to the lesson of yesterday. You will find it there. Right. Let's go to this check with Mustafa.
Yes, sister.
Yalla, ya Mustafa, are you with me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Wait, Mustafa.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yalla, Mustafa, are you with me?
Yes, sister.
Yalla. We did example 2 and the check and example 2. Do you understand them?
Yeah.
But let's go to the check after this example. What we have, read the question first.
Find the area of the shaded region.
Good. We have this figure, guys, in front of you, and we need to find the shaded region. The shaded region, they are talking about the blue color, right?
Yes.
Look here, guys, try to understand the figure. The figure, it's easy to understand. Just try to understand the whole figure. The whole figure, guys, what is it? What is the whole figure?
Trapezoid.
Mumtaz. The whole figure, guys, it's a trapezoid. Outside the trapezoid, what I have triangle, like this one. Look here. No, I need to make it a little bit more. Something like this, right? And here, they wrote right angle. Mashek?
Yeah. Yes.
No, I need to make it more vertical. Something like this, more accurate. Okay. Now look, yeah. What's your name?
Mustafa.
Yeah. Where's the shaded area, guys? This is the shaded area, right?
Yeah.
Now, what's the whole? The whole of the whole figure. What do we call it?
Trapezoid.
Trapezoid. And the insider one, which we don't want it, what we call it?
Like
Triangle.
triangle.
Right? Triangle. Good.
Something like.
Now, do you know the area of the trapezoid?
Yeah. Area equal.
Khalas, I'm asking you just a few questions to let the students know what's the information which we need. Do you know the area of the whole figure, the trapezoid? Yes, right? Now, do you know the area of this triangle?
The area of the triangle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So what we are doing here, guys, the wanted area. Now I will write the general step. صح يا مصطفى?
Yeah.
Yeah. The wanted area equals what? Similar of this. What I will write here?
The area of the trapezoid minus the area of the triangle.
A, look here, guys. A of trapezoid minus A of what, ya Mustafa?
Triangle.
The triangle. I don't want the triangle inside, right?
Yeah.
Good. Now, what's the, let's just write the numbers here. We have down here 8 feet, right? And up we have 18 feet.
18 feet.
مظبوط. And
right,
here
right.
they wrote for me how much?
15.
Huh?
15.
علي صوتك حبيبي، علي صوتك الله يسعدك. 15 feet. Good. طيب, let's go back to our general steps here. What's the area of the trapezoid? Give me the formula. I gave it to you yesterday. What is it?
Yeah. Equal 1/2 multiply
1
base
over
1
2
plus base
multiply base 1 plus base 2 multiply
multiply it or
the
height.
height, right? Minus. What's the area of the triangle?
1/2 multiply base, I think. Base, yeah, multiply height.
Mumtaz. So this is the area of the trapezoid, we give it yesterday, and this is the area of the triangle also we give it yesterday. Now, what's the next step? To replace these four variables by the given numbers, right?
Yeah.
Notice that, guys, this space here, or this distance, it is this one, right? This one is this one, right?
The height of the triangle.
The height of the triangle, at the same time, it is the height of the trapezoid, صح?
Yes.
So, let's replace, yalla, equal, half, multiply. How much B1? B1 can be 8 or can be 18, I don't care. So I'll make it 8. B2, the base number 2, is what?
18.
18. Multiply. The height of the trapezoid is how
15.
much? 15. Mumtaz. Minus. Half comes down. Multiply. The base of the triangle, it is the same of the base 1, right? Which is what?
Yes. 8.
8. Multiply. The height of the triangle, it is the same of the height of the trapezoid, which is what?
15.
15. I replaced all of the variables by the numbers which are provided on the figure, right? Now what I need to do, Yabni, I will calculate. صح ولا لا؟
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's calculate بسرعة أنا وياك. I will use my calculator to save time, that's all. 0.5. But guys, 1/2 you can write it 0.5, so it's easy. Yani. Multiply 8 plus 18, it's 26. Multiply 15, right? Minus 0.5 multiply 8 multiply 15. The answer is 135 feet to the power of 2. Let me check, Billah. Tamam. Guys, when I go to my calculator, I know maybe the screen closed, maybe. So here, what I did, guys, I found the whole area, subtracted from it the triangle. So area, the whole figure is a trapezoid. Area of a trapezoid minus area of the insider figure, which is the triangle. Okay? Now, area of the trapezoid, this is the formula for it. You need to memorize. Area of the triangle, this is the formula of it. You need to memorize. Then, simply replace the variables by the numbers, calculate, you find the answer. Do you understand, ya Mustafa?
Yes, yes.
Good boy. This is the check, guys. I'll give you just a few moments to copy it, please. Copy the steps, guys. Don't just copy the final answer. Yani. Okay, now this is the area of the shaded area. And now I'm ready to receive your questions if you have any. If you have any. See, let's do the check, guys. The check page 472. See it? We have check. I don't know if I have enough time, so I'll try to do it as much as I can. We have check page 472. I have something like this. I think something like this. And here we have 4.2 feet down, 4.2 feet. Here we have, please guys, take a look to the figure in your book. It's more accurate, 6.3 feet. And here we have 13.65 feet. Okay. And here they wrote for me like something like this. The height of this one is 4.2 feet. 4.2 feet. For sure, they want for us to find the whole area. How much it will cost to cover the walkway, guys? Who can read, Billah? I don't know what time, guys, this finish. I'm not sure. Yes, and what time this finish?
Yes, Mister.
What time this period finish? Do you know?
Yeah,
12:15, I think.
It's finished in 12 and 5.
12 and 5.
12
Are you sure?
And 10, I think.
I 10 and 10, yes. 12
Yeah,
and 10.
yeah,
We
and
have
10
time.
and 10.
Fine.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yazan, read the question, معلش. In one case here, we have this figure. Read the question. بسرعة.
Okay, if one case of decorative stone costs 25 and covers 60 square feet, how much
it will cost?
How much it will cost to cover the walkway?
We have this walkway. Each 6 squares feet needs $25. To know how much it will cost, guys, I need to find the whole area first, right?
Yes.
Now, what we have here is, and we have 2 parts, I think. Let's divide them. So make a line, guys, like this. Make a line. Divide it. You divide it. And I will call this A1 and I will call this A2, right?
Yeah.
Now A1 is what, Yazan? What we call this figure A1?
A1, it is the trapezoid.
Rectangle. A2 is the trapezoid. A1 is a rectangle. Length, width, length, right?
Yes.
And A2 is a trapezoid. Let's find the whole area now. The whole area is A1 plus A2, right?
Okay.
Equal. A1 is rectangle. Do you know the area of the rectangle?
Yes.
Length by width. اقرأوا شباب. احفظ الفورmulas. The area of the trapezoid, we did it here if you remember. Half
multiply
B1 plus B2 multiply the height. صح? Equal. Let's find them quickly. I'm running out of time. Length by width means 4.2 multiply 6.3, right?
Yes.
4.2 multiply 6.3 plus half multiply base 1 and base 2. One of them is given, the other here is not given, but it's the same of 4.2, right?
Yes.
So right here 4.2, guys, it's the same of the opposite side. So 4.2 plus base number 2 is 13.65. Multiply the height. The height is given on the side here. How much? 4.2. So I replace the variables by the numbers. Now let's calculate them. Give me a second, mister. Do you understand, Yazan?
No. Yes, mister.
Good. Plus half multiply 4.2 plus 13.65 multiply 4.2 also. Yes, 4.2. This is equal 63.945 square feet square. Okay, look here at me. So the answer of the area, the whole area, is 63.945 feet to the power 2. Okay? Now let's read the question again here. If one case of decorative stone costs $25 and covers how many feet?
6 square.
6 square feet. So each 6 square feet, they covered how many? 25. So I need to know, what I need to know, guys, I need to know how many 6 squares inside this number by dividing. So I will divide this area on 6. So first, guys, I will divide this area divided by 6 to know how many 6 squares inside the whole area.
Divide it for you, Mr.
Yalla, I will. 63.945 divided by 6. It will be 10.6575. I didn't round. I want the exact value. So each 6 feet costs $25, right? They said here, each 6 feet costs 25. So the total cost will be, the total cost or the cost.
Will be 10.6575.
This number multiply what?
Multiply by 25.
Equal. Let's find it. 10.6575 multiplied by 25. The answer will be $266.4375.
Only.
And I gave exact values here. So I find the whole area. Then I find how many 6 square feet inside the whole area by dividing. Each 6 square feet, they want or they cost 25. So I multiply with them to find the answer, dollars.
Okay.
Now, guys, focus with me here. I have only less than 1 minute. Now, this is the check. Try to copy it. I'll send it to your inbox after a while. Today, guys, at 2 p.m., you have online assignment. Don't forget that. It's about the area. It's about the area.
Today?
It's important one. Today, yes, from 2 until 11. From 2 p.m. until 11 p.m., you have online assignment. Do it. Plus, don't forget your homework here, okay? Don't forget that. Your homework. So you have online assignment and you have homework. Try to do it as much as you can. This is the check. I will send it to your inbox after a while. That's all for me, guys. If you have any questions about everything we did and
Hello, Mr. Hello, Mr. Mr.